So, Peter was our average Tim, aka Peter Parker. But then, everything changed. Doctor Strange cast a spell to make everyone forget Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man. He got mad, broke down his apartment. Maybe none of the movies behind this is true. He broke his neck, but then his spider abilities kicked in. He started by getting organic webs, just like this. What I can say. Anyways, so that's how controlled his webs, but no his emotion. Yet, before everything that happened, the happy life, then everything changed. He had one portion left to use. He used that one last thing to use arms. But then he realized he had to come back as Spider-Man. So then he wore his mask, his homemade one. Then he had to wear his brand new suit. He said it was a bit tight, but whatever it is, it was awesome. Then he realized the city doesn't need a protector of the town. They need a bro. Are you serious? Right when I was about to get into it. Are you serious? Did not. You got a place. Okay, now. Oh my God. Bro, actually, when is this gonna end? Finally, Jesus Christ. Okay, now he realized he didn't need a protector for town. They needed a protector of the world. So he didn't scream. He didn't get stressed. He fought because he saved the world before from Thanos. He still remembers that day like it happened yesterday. Then, you know who didn't forget him? The guy that he thought was dead. Iron Man. He liked the kid. Obviously he would. He fought him. Then he saved him. He helped. They fought together. And he said, "Hey kid, nice suit you got there. I'm not gonna give you any upgrades. Now you're fully hatched to a mature spider. Now bye-bye, buddy." Close together. Then Spider-Man Tony doesn't talk like that. Tony was willing to never wear that zoo again. And he never talked to him like he was just a random kid in the park. He talked to him like his own son. He would have gave him a hug. But then he realized that was all an illusion. Because it's not that he's just Spider-Man. He's also Peter Parker. And Peter Parker has to do the hard things sometimes. And then, 1, 2, 3, clickety-dee. Right, the suit. Doesn't look just like a Spider-Man suit. But it didn't feel anything. It felt like the strongest man alive in that second. Then he saw who did it. It was none other than, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Town's monster. Nobody knew that he was real. Nobody thought that he was real. He was just a myth. But Spider-Man saw it with his own 2 spider-like eyes. They looked at each other. Then Spider-Man realized he couldn't do this fight on the ground. This monster has been on the ground for millions of years. Just why? Then he jumped up. He webbed. Then you webbed the monster real good. Okay, guys, I just have to cut that out. And then we did this. Oh, the Billie Jeans. He started singing and then sang Billie Jean. It's not my love. Threw him in the water. He thought he's not good in water. Then he realized that wasn't true. The monster came towards him. He jumped up once more to the ceiling of the world. Broke the monster like it was a toy. He thought that was the end of it. There was blood on his suit, but it was okay. But now he had to go back to the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, because he already defeated what the town feared, or did he? He saw him rump in the pen and blood. But then he realized people see him like this, they're gonna think he's a monster. That guy love that elf. And then he changed into a new costume. That was the same. It was just cleaned up. Oh, you see. I was about to say the true villain in the story. This comes up. Jumped and dumped and landed. Then he realized that's not the strongest monster. Somebody called out to him. A call that sounded like a scream. Bones ragging. guess who it was? Carnage. One of the strongest people alive. Maybe stronger than him even. He saw a soldier trying to save him. He told him to Carnage to get away. Then listen. If he tries fighting you, he is but to succeed. He stabbed. You know what that means. He's dead. Spider-Man didn't realize how strong Carnage was. But then, Carnage stabbed him. But then he realized he's the only one that's immune to Carnage and any other venom. He looked up and said, "Is that all you got?" And then Carnage gets mad because they're both immortal. But then Spider-Man thinks, then winks. Then he had virus in his hand, stabbed Carnage, turned into just a normal dude. He's gonna become not that strong anymore. He could become a real virus now. But then his tentacles didn't listen. So they stabbed him, jabbed him. Now he died forever. Who he remains is a mystery. His pet relatives realized never messed with Spider-Man. But then one guy, not listen. You know who that was? Black Spider, symbiote Spider-Man, both of them. But then Spider-Man said, "You're me." And then they said, "I'm just better." And then with one little tap, poof, another tap, poof. But then their dad came on, no other than Venom, shot him away. Dad thought he had the upper hand. I forgot how slick he was. Boom, boom. And then turned, twisted, and then one bloody kick to the head. Both of his arms were destroyed. And then the acid hit him. What I'm saying is he got stabbed by the acid. So the father was no longer here. But then they realized the father regeneration, bring himself back to life. Did it work? Oh yes. He had to run for his life. But then he realized there's someone behind me, isn't there? He revived the guy who got eaten by the acid. So then the guy was still in there, a soldier still, and he had something up his sleeve. It's time to save Spider. Are you serious, bro? And then this happened. 3, 2, 1. He was gonna die. This was the end of Venom. They thought Venom dodged. He missed his head by an inch. He landed in the pool. So guys, if you want episode 2, hit me up in the comments.